friends and cuties. Today we are going to hear the story The Ant and the Crow. It was a bright and beautiful spring morning in the woods. The sun was rising up the sky. The river was flowing swiftly and silently, winding here and there. The birds were chirping sweetly, swooping and gliding, stretching their wings to the warmth of the sun. The air was fresh and the sky was bright. The breeze carried with it beautiful scents from the flowers and fruits, bursting it all over the place. Fresh and vibrant flowers gleaming as if they were greeting good morning to the whole wide world. The tempting berry. The river was flowing smoothly and steadily. The gentle flow was creating a wonderful rhythm, sometimes trickling and sometimes murmuring, gurgling and babbling. There was teeny tiny ant that was living by the bank. The ant was up early and looking for food, as all the animals and birds do. They look for their food by themselves. The ant's eyes fell on a fruit lying on the ground close to the river. The berry looked red, ripe, and delicious. So the ant decided that fruit was its breakfast. He briskly started moving towards the fruit. The clever crow's rescue. A crow was up early too, looking for food and water. He was thirsty and hungry. He flew to the river for a sip and a dip. The ant was now very close to the fruit, and oops, in a hurry, he slipped and fell into the river. He was trying his best to stay afloat. The crow, having a sip, saw the ant struggle. Without a second thought, he flew to the tree and plucked a leaf from it. He dropped the leaf gently near the ant. The ant slowly reached to the leaf and climbed onto it. The crow waited for the ant to settle on the leaf. Then he lifted the leaf lightly and laid it on the banks of the river. The ant climbed down the leaf and looked at the crow thankfully. The crow flew away happily back in search of food. The ant was back to its work as well. Danger lurks in the autumn woods. Days and months passed by. One autumn evening, the sun was going down. The sky with beautiful hues of yellow and orange. The ground full of vibrant colored leaves from the trees. River flowing merrily. The birds were on the way to the nests. The ants getting back to their nests too. A hunter who was returning back home with his harvest saw a crow resting on the tree. The crow was relaxing, unaware of the hunter. The ant saw the hunter taking aim on the crow. He gave a sudden sharp bite on the hunter's foot. The hunter missed his target and shouted in pain and dropped his harvest bag. A rabbit, which was in the hunter's harvest bag, hopped and sped away merrily, thanking God for his stars, for whoever had freed him. The crow alarmed by the cry of the hunter, flew away that instant. The crow's eye caught the ant's hiding, who hurried to safety under the dried leaves. The rabbit ant had also glanced the ant that saved him when he sped away. The ant, the rabbit, and the crow became great friends forever. Did you notice? One good deed leads to another, no matter how long it takes. So let's be kind to everyone. Hey, meanwhile, keep imagining how the story might build. Maybe the rabbit is going to do something good for his friends, or they make a team to help each other and making more friends on the way. So, never stop thinking and imagining. Remember to be helpful and kind always. Take care. I'll be back to you soon with a new story. Bye.